Hi, I'm somewhere to peace. I know you're not being accepted by the world right now, but it's all right. That's just the way life is for a select few. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna just revolt against the world? Are you going to go on a crusade to try to have everyone see it your way? Or are you just going to continue going your way? Semen Piso back once again with another video. Let's talk about some stuff, man. Let's talk about something interesting. Let's talk about something private. Let's talk about something that belongs in another dimension of thought, right? That's not usually accessible by the majority of the individuals that accept the life here. What is the life? Let's talk about it now, right? The life here, in quotation marks, are the individuals that have accepted this reality, accepted the gifts of this reality. You have to stay with your own culture. You have to get married. You have to have children. You have to stay in your children's lives. You have to partake in the things of the world and the interactions of the things in the world in order to have what they tell you success is. What is that? Is that true success? Is that true meaning? Is that true personal significance? Proponents of semen retention will say absolutely not. The thing about this world is that we know this. I mean, it's like I'm a broken record at this point. We know that in this place there are people that do things, right? That follow the ways of what they're told to do. No matter how seemingly independent or strong of mind they are still subservient to the ways of the system, which means they are inevitably slaves. Even if you are meek of beginnings, even though you have nothing, right? Seemingly nothing. No riches, no wives, no children, no things of the world. You are someone of value. It's interesting because it seems like I'm being biased towards religion, ain't it? Because like I just know the Judeo-Christian Bible the best. They said, what the meek shall inherit the earth. And it's interesting because we're not really thinking about these things, really. I don't think we're really pondering these things and these ideas, these things that are posited. When they're talking about the meek inheriting the earth, it's like the meek, not of meek of personality. It's like you're timid or you're sort of afraid to speak up for yourself. Not those. We're talking about meek as in the people that have value, true value, right? You have discarded the things of this world. What they sell to you, what they try to make you buy, you didn't buy. What they told you to do, you didn't do. What they told you to follow, you didn't follow. Naturally, you are meek, and naturally you will rise, gentlemen. You see me, right? I'm a sort of meek, mild-mannered individual that has learned to navigate the things and the planes of this world because I don't really take any of this thing seriously. I take nothing that this world tells me seriously. I'm just not enveloped in it. Sure, yes, I am caught paying taxes. Sure, I gotta pay rent. Sure, I have bills to pay, right? But I don't give a damn about this place. I really don't. I really don't. The people I know, I could lose a relationship with them tomorrow. And I will not change. My soul will not differ, not even in the slightest. There's a little roach there. These guys in the world, they're gonna tell you to do this. They're gonna tell you to live your life. They're gonna tell you that eventually semen retention is for fools. You see, listen. I want you guys to leave this video with this. Understand that when you talk to an individual that is not doing the practice of semen retention, that is not really cultivating their metaphysical energy, understand that they are a proponent of the ways of the system. They're a proponent of the ways of the demiurge, the ways of the evil that perpetuates in this world to cause people to be stagnant and to never actually evolve and grow. The moment you listen to them is the moment you have started to misfire your trajectory of your life and seeking to be amongst them. How things work for me, I don't think I've ever had an individual try to persuade me to stop thinking what I think. Because one, I mean, I'm talking about a lot of powerful things. And I think that individuals don't really know why they do what they do. So they keep doing their things. They keep living their lives. When I have a logical explanation as to why you shouldn't do those kind of things, they don't have a proper counter argument. They feel in their modified hearts that what I'm saying cannot be true. even though it really resonates as something that's true. My complete makeup, my complete aura, my body, my existence is completely different from the individuals of this plane, of this reality. Most likely, if you're following semen retention, if you're doing it, you are having the same experiences too. There is no one that can tell you different. There's people that are gonna try to redirect you, but it just doesn't work because you are on the trajectory of ascension. You are on the path to bettering yourself. Granted, there are going to be some agents. We know this. Agents, not literal Agent Smiths with shades, nice tailored suits, and black ties. We are talking about individuals that have already accepted and devoured the ways of this here world, this here reality. They will never accept you. Your energy is powerful. Your light is strong. Men on semen retention, your power is magnanimous, it's expansive. They will never accept you. Understand this. They will never let you join their folds. They hate you. They hated you from when you started to get on this journey of semen retention. And as you advance through all the different spheres, due to being confronted directly with the tests that all souls must go through in this life in order to ascend. But of course, in your case, you have received those tests much more rapidly and at an accelerated pace. They are gonna hate you then. What you have to do is you gotta hold the line. I always say this, hold the line, be smart, be celibate, be intelligent about the decisions that you are making and the people that you are inviting in your midst. There are going to be people that pretend to be your friend. There are going to be people that smile with you. You have to understand all angles of attack. It doesn't matter what religion you follow. It's as simple as that. You are a fool. Listen, if you're on semen retention, that's great. Eventually you're going to get to a point where you're going to learn about, okay, the different religions and their place in this world and whatever levels of supremacy they may have in this physical reality, which means nothing, really. What you must do is you have to look at the different sources of thought, different realms and groups of thought, and take the things that matter to ascending in this objective reality, that matters in ascending in this fallen place. It doesn't matter if you align yourself as a Christian individual. It doesn't matter if you align yourself as a Muslim individual, a Jewish individual, someone that's interested in Buddhism. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You think that you're going to get to the higher realms just because you are a self-proclaimed Buddhist or a self-proclaimed Muslim? No. There are conditions written into the body. There are conditions written into this world. If and while for loop statements. You do something, you will get something. Let's explain it and break it down a little further. There is karma here. Of course, it's so funny. I was yelling about how Buddhism doesn't matter and I'm bringing up a Buddhist concept, but that's how I'm describing it. Let's break it down even further. There's cause and effect in this reality. If you do something, you are opening your vibration in order for that same thing, but of the opposite end of the spectrum to happen to you. I.e., if you attack someone physically, you have opened your vibration up to be attacked, and it must happen because, or something that is of equivalent of that pain that you've inflicted, because there is nothing that can be perpetuated in this realm without its polar opposite coming to fix the balance, to give you a recompense. It is the balance of this world. Everything has a beginning, everything has an end, everything has a push and pull, everything exists in duality and opposites. On semen retention, you will learn this completely. You will look at all the actions in your day-to-day lives and understand that you are not you. You are not what you thought you were. You are an amalgam of the actions that you have committed in this realm. Who cares about what God you serve? It doesn't matter. What only matters is that you're on semen retention. What only matters is that you are not hurting anyone. What only matters is that you are following the trajectory of the objective reality, the true line and river of fate that encompasses all events and encompasses all of us souls within its current. That is the only thing that matters. I don't care if you worship Buddha. It doesn't matter if you worship Allah. It doesn't matter if you worship Yahweh. That stuff doesn't matter. What matters is that you are a person that has controlled the emotions, the volatile emotional state in your body, being that is part of the curse of being in this physical reality that causes men to go left, that causes men to go right. You have now severed the ties of the conditions of the if and while for loop statements in this reality. That is the only thing that matters. Do not worry about whatever these freaks are telling you about religion, because it doesn't matter. Of course, take what they objectively say that could lend to your journey objectively, i.e. restraint. So you are controlling the body to not chase the things of this world that will lead you into the pit, the ditch that many majority of souls in this plane are heading towards or are in already. You want to subjugate the desires of the flesh so you can now only ponder the things of the higher, bring the things of the higher here so you can now help souls to get to not only perceive the higher stuff, but chase after it as well. Religion doesn't matter. All these things doesn't matter. So with that being said, that is all I have to say today. If you like that kind of content, like, comment, subscribe, share the video with some peers. Don't ever let this place get you down. We have various of opinions in all souls. They are individuals that might come in the soul of a young man, a young child, right? Well, children they're malleable, but they're not yet affected, right? To some degree. Adults are going to come, they're going to tell you the same thing, but it's just coming out of different mouths because they are all part of that system. They're all Hydra heads connected to the system, which perpetuates hate, which perpetuates self-destruction, which perpetuates self-erosion, soul destruction, right? I'm here as a somewhat free individual. Granted, I am trying to chase things in an objective sense in order to have a sort of free type life, right? Where I could go where I want, and I don't really belong anywhere. That's exactly what I'm chasing. And I think I'm doing a pretty good job at it so far. I do not feel any sort of emotion towards the people of this reality because we know they're connected to the system, which means that they will betray at some point. They will disavow at some point. There are no allegiances with individuals like us. And understand that you'll always be on your own. Understand that. And with that being said, that is all I have to say. Don't ever let this place get you down. Hi. Did you like that content? If you like that content, consider leaving a subscription. Like the video. Or comment. I would love to see what you guys are talking about in regards to what I said in the video. I trust me, the more you ascend in this physical reality, we got a little soccer ball. Yeah, no doubt. Sorry about that. The more you ascend in this physical reality, you will seem unhinged, but trust me, you are on a very straight, coherent thread of beliefs and strength. So you're gonna be good. Stay radiant, you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.